Good evening, everyone. Today, let's talk about a common dating and relationship challenge: balancing interest without overwhelming the other person. It's tempting to show all your excitement when you meet someone special, but showing too much interest too soon can sometimes backfire. It's not about playing games, but rather about pacing things thoughtfully to allow the relationship to grow naturally. Expressing genuine interest is essential in relationships, but too much too soon can come across as intense. Moderation allows you to engage without overwhelming, letting the connection build gradually. When you show interest in balance, it creates space for curiosity, which is key to sustaining a relationship. Too much interest too fast can feel like a tidal wave. Let's aim for a steady flow. When you're too eager, you might unintentionally invade someone's personal space, physically or emotionally. Respecting space allows the other person to feel comfortable and safe. They'll appreciate your patience and willingness to let things unfold naturally. Personal space is sacred, respect it, and you'll build a foundation of trust. Too much interest can create pressure, making the other person feel obligated to reciprocate feelings prematurely. This often backfires, leading them to pull away. Giving them time to explore their own feelings prevents pressure and allows authentic interest to grow. Allow interest to bloom naturally without the weight of expectation. Showing too much interest early on can remove the element of mystery, which often fuels attraction. Keeping a bit of intrigue allows for a gradual discovery of each other. This approach doesn't mean withholding feelings, but letting things unfold in a way that builds excitement and interest. Leave room for curiosity. It's the spark that keeps attraction alive. When you're overly invested from the start, you risk becoming attached too quickly, which can lead to disappointment if things don't go as planned. Pacing yourself allows you to gauge if the relationship is truly compatible before getting deeply involved. Build emotional investment steadily. It's like constructing a bridge one piece at a time. Showing restraint lets you observe compatibility rather than focusing on attachment alone. Rushing in with too much interest might cloud your judgment, making it hard to see red flags or differences. Taking your time helps ensure you're building something real. Compatibility comes before attachment. Give yourself time to see the whole picture. Sometimes, too much verbal interest can feel insincere or overwhelming. Letting your actions show interest can be more impactful and authentic. Small gestures, being present, and listening actively show you care without overwhelming words. Actions often speak louder than words. Let your presence say it all. When you express too much interest too soon, it might be interpreted as a desire for immediate commitment, which can make the other person feel rushed. Showing moderate interest allows them to feel comfortable taking their time and figuring things out. Don't let eagerness become pressure. Let the commitment grow naturally. Relationships thrive on mutual interest and effort. When one person shows too much interest, it can create an imbalance, leading the other person to feel like they don't need to invest. Giving space for both to show interest builds a balanced, reciprocal connection. A balanced relationship is built on mutual effort, not one-sided interest. When you're overly interested, you risk losing self-respect if it's not reciprocated. Self-respect is essential for attracting healthy relationships. Showing controlled interest ensures that you're protecting your dignity and valuing yourself throughout the process. Respect yourself first, and the right person will respect you in turn. Too much interest can lead to codependency, where one person relies on the other to fulfill all their emotional needs. Maintaining a balanced approach helps prevent over-attachment and encourages each person to maintain their individuality, a foundation for healthy relationships. Interdependence, not codependence. Stay whole while building together. A relationship needs time to develop naturally, with mutual interest growing at a steady pace. Overly showing interest can fast-track things, leaving little room for organic development. Allowing space for both people to contribute lets the connection evolve more genuinely. Love grows best when it has room. Don't smother the spark before it has a chance to ignite. Pacing your interest helps you truly evaluate compatibility rather than idealizing the person. It allows for a clearer, more balanced understanding of who they are and if your values align. Showing controlled interest lets you observe and appreciate them without projecting too much. True compatibility is revealed over time. Give yourself the chance to discover it. In closing, remember that showing interest isn't about hiding how you feel, but rather letting the connection develop in a balanced way. When you give space for mutual growth, respect personal boundaries, and focus on building a connection step by step, you create the foundation for a healthy and lasting relationship. Thank you.